Hey everybody, God has me doing another video today. I know it's been a while since I've been on here. If you are on my TikTok, I have been pretty busy on there. And at times I was wondering when God was going to have me on here, but he has me back on here. So, because I've been doing a lot on there. Alright, so, I just wanted to get into prayer, but first I wanted to say that hello to the new subscribers, hello to the old, and also test the spirit by the spirit. And this is the song. It is the Spinners. Could it be I'm Falling in Love? And this is based off of the movie Beauty Shop still. And this is the last segment on the Beauty Shop. So yeah, so let's get into prayer. God bless this video. Have everybody feel the Holy Spirit, the Holy Fire, the Holy Ghost, and the Holy Trinity. Have me feel the Holy Spirit, the Holy Fire, the Holy Ghost, and the Holy Trinity. Have everybody feel peace, tranquility, serenity, revelation, realization, confirmation, and increased faith. And have it be all of you, Lord, and none of me. Every witch or warlock, devil, demon, monitoring spirit, masquerade spirit that try to come on here and cause any type of havoc, I bind you up and cast you down to the abyss burn in the mighty name of Jesus. Yeah, amen. And have also, Lord, have everybody that is from you get onto this video, and if it resonates to them, to have them not be confused and no depression or anxiety. Amen. All right. So let's go with the lyrics. And this is again the Spinners. Could it be I'm falling in love? So here it is. Since I met you, I begun. Since I met you, I've begun to feel so strange. Every time I speak your name, that's funny. You say that. You say that you are so helpless too, that you don't know what to do. Each night I pray there will never come a day when you up and take your love away. Say you feel the same way too, and I wonder what it is I feel for you. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby? Could it be I'm falling in love with you? Could it be I'm falling in love? Woo. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, with you, with you, with you? I don't need all those things that used to bring me joy. You made me such a happy boy. And honey, you'll always be the only one for me. Meeting you was my destiny. You can be sure I will never let you down. When you need me, I'll be around. And darling, you'll always be there, the only one for me. Heaven made you specially. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby? Could it be I'm falling in love, woo? Could it be I'm falling in love with you, with you, with you, with you? And darling, you'll be always the one for me. Heaven made you specially. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby? Could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby? Could it be I'm falling in love with you, with you, with you? I'll walk around my heart in your hands. Hey, I walk the streets as long as I can. Baby, I used to sing fa 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 fa, but right now I feel so good. I sing la 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 la. Once you get me up, won't let me down. Just let this feeling carry me on. Skip the beats with my heart, girl. All right. So I have a few numbers. I have 111. I have 1050. I have 122, 105, and 10. 33, 11, and 121 in 2018. So I'm going to have these on to a community post. But I just want to get into also I want to get into the names I have on here. So it says someone's spouse is named Dean. Someone's spouse is named Robert. Someone's spouse name would be Robert, would be Dean. If you have already have met them and y'all haven't got into the dating stage yet, or for some of y'all it's just someone that you just have met, or just will meet. Excuse me, y'all, it's kind of late, but anyway, but somebody you will meet. And the thing is, it's going to be fast. I'm not even going to lie to you. The way the Lord is showing me here, when you watch the movie, she met the guy pretty fast. And the thing is, she met the guy. If y'all know about the other segments I have on this video about Beauty Shop, I have 2 other songs I have done. So look at those as well, right? But I'm going to try to put them into the description box. Yeah. So Yeah, like she met him, and when things were not going so well. So some of y'all might think that your love life is never going to be existence in your life because it's a non-existent thing. It will never happen because it's so much stuff going on. If it ain't the way you look at yourself physically, if it ain't the finances, or whatever that might be, you just feel like it could be something mentally going on with you. You're like, nah, it can't be. But God is not expecting you to be perfection, and He's not expecting that from your partner neither. So that expectation of love is not your portion because of who you are or what you believe you might not become or anything like that. This romance could happen before you even get to this elevation that you're supposed to be having when it comes to you as a person, as an individual. Um, so yeah, since I met you, I'm gonna break this down. So since I met you, I begun to feel so strange. So for some of y'all, your spouses that just met you, they it's a strange feeling, but it's a real feeling. Where could they ever find themselves in a situation to meet someone like you? And a lot of them feel like it's crazy because they have met you in a place that most people are not going to meet somebody. Um, if that's a town, like a city, maybe it's a lot of people in that city, and most people do not meet anybody. Some of your spouses like have dated like a lot of people, like in a sense of like not exactly dated and had sexual relations, but they have dated around what's familiar for them because they don't have a lot of like um basically they don't have a lot of opportunities to meet other people because they are so busy, you know, or they at the time didn't feel like it was a big deal to go outside of the state or certain places. So with that being said, they met you, they feel like you met them in the middle, the best way possible, and it's a beautiful thing. And it's a strange feeling that they have because they had women in the past, they had people in the past like men and stuff, and it just didn't go, you know. And it seemed like it would have, but it didn't. And for some of y'all that will meet your spouse, it's going to be in a place that you wouldn't expect because the life that you're living and the place that you're at, and the job that you have or whatever that is, your life, you having children. Some of y'all think y'all ain't gonna have no man or no woman because you got a lot of kids. A lot of y'all think that you got an illness or you're too big, you're too skinny, nobody's gonna want you, all that kind of stuff, right? This person is going to find it very unfamiliar to even meet someone like you. Like you're literally going to be a strangely beautiful surprise, basically. I might even have that as a thumbnail. That's really what you're going to be. Hold on real quick. Let me write that down. All right, and it says right here, every time I speak your name, that's funny. You say that you are helpless too, that you don't know what to do. So when they meet you, they're going to have words to be said, or if you already have met them, and they don't know exactly what to say, you know. Um, and if that is people from your past, it can even be for prodigals. Your spouse didn't know what to say then, but now they're gonna have the words to say now. And for the ones that already met them, and then the ones that haven't met you have not met your spouse yet. They're not the communicative person so much, so it's going to take time for them to work up to that. But when they do, they're going to be like you never met a person that expressed their love to you. All they express is like sex and you know, what they want from you. Material wise, or just using you as a therapist or whatever that is. Express bad things about you. Never really poured into you. He never told you that you were beautiful or that you were handsome or funny or I enjoy your company, you're smart, you're intellectual, you're quirky in this kind of way. It seemed like they just didn't like anything about you, and you never met someone like that that actually will adore you. And this person said, it says right here, that's funny you say that you are helpless, are so helpless too. And so you aren't going to be like like confused. Like, uh you're gonna be like, where have you been all my life? I've been waiting for you. Like, what? All right. And it's gonna feel like y'all have lived this life so many times, like together, like y'all have been around each other like over and over again. Like, this person, like, not to seem like a new age or anything, like you live, how people be doing that, like living the life, like 5 lives, but it feel like y'all have seen each other, been around each other before so many times. So yeah. And for some of y'all that have met your spouse in the past, it was the right person with the wrong time. So when you get back with them, they're not gonna know what to say. It basically seem like y'all just met each other all over again. So, because y'all are gonna totally be different people. Y'all have went through different stages in life as individuals without God being like, without God having y'all together, but together spiritually, but not together physically. So, they're going to be, basically caught their tongue, don't know how to speak to you. So each time I pray, there will never come a day when you up and take your love away. Now, I will be honest with y'all. I don't know if I did this word before, like this song, but he got it in a different take. So I don't know. I will have to look back, but I'm not sure. I might have did this song before. But anyway, yeah. So each night I pray there will never come a day when you up and take your love away. So they don't want you to forget the love that y'all have together. If you are prodigal, and they don't want to forget the love that is basically, they don't want, when you meet this man, or when you have already met this man or woman, they don't want you to ever get tired of them. They have met people to get so tired of them. I mean, it didn't take nothing for them to be like, oh, I didn't like this, I don't like that, bye. Like, it was nothing for them to leave. And let's be honest, they were never there for the right things. Some of your spouses wanted to be engaged to somebody, but they end up breaking up with them because of, they wanted to go back to their exes, they wanted to move, or they wanted to get this new job, or they wanted, and it's like, dang, you don't want to carry me with you, you just want to do stuff. Like, some of them met people that always was about like their selves, selfish, not selfless, selfish. And you will be a totally different person. I'm sorry y'all for touching my hair. It's like all this, like, it keeps moving around. Um, but yeah, I'm just like, it's crazy. So God is so very, very, very serious about this happening for you. He wants you to know, when you meet this person, or when you get back with this person, or if you already met this person and when y'all get into courtship, he wants you to know that he was listening to you, even to those prayers that you didn't even ask for. You know, so because this person is looking for marriage. If they didn't in the past, they will. And if you never met a person that have, this person will. This person gonna be like, I'm ready for marriage. I'm ready for whatever that the Lord is throwing at me. I'm ready for the good and the bad. I'm ready for the dirty diapers. I'm ready for, the arguments. I'm ready to make up. I'm ready for all of it. I'm ready for prayer. I'm ready for fasting together. I'm ready. Like, they want somebody that is going to be their somebody. They want their other half, not their other project, or their other priority, not priority, but what they call it, property. They want to treat you not like trophy wife, trophy husband, something to make themselves look better and feel good. No, you are a person. They're expecting you to age. They're expecting you to age physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. You know what I'm saying? They're not expecting you to look the same. You get wrinkles, you get bald, you lose weight, you gain weight. They're going to love you. And I know people say, well, keep yourself up. Of course. But it's different from a person just sitting around for time and time out, instead of asking God to heal them from depression, and they just eating themselves away or not eating at all, and they look totally different. If this person is trying to work out, this person is trying to eat, this person trying to sleep and get themselves together, and they still got weight on them, then that's just who they are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at this moment in their life, if it's something spiritually connected to it, God will deliver them from it. But other than that, that's who they are, and they're not going to judge you for that. And at the end of the day, since they are your spouses that you gonna get back with, or just met, or will meet, they're spiritually connected with God, so they'll know what's going on with you to a certain degree. Not everything, because they're not God, but they're gonna know enough to say, okay, that's good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I feel that. They will never make a big deal out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So just know that. If you feel like, dang, I might meet somebody that just makes up a big deal. That's not the case. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Okay, so then I'm looking at the part, right? And it says, when you up, oh no, say you feel the same way too, and I wonder what it is I feel for you. So basically, um, when they feel comfortable to express, I'm sorry, this sweater thing's in there. When they feel comfortable to finally tell you how they feel, it's gonna be so expressive. And the thing is, um, some of y'all have spouses that enjoy talking about emotions, and they've been waiting for somebody that wants to do that. And since they see that you're the type of person, they're going to be very expressive. Excuse me, y'all, for the train that's around my house if y'all hear that a bit. But anyways, let's get to the next part. And so it says, could it be I'm falling in love? So it gets to that part. So like I said, it's the emotions are going to be pretty fast for some of y'all. You're going to think this person is like playing the narcissistic game, like get you all in your emotions, calling you all day, planning dates and stuff, and telling people, I told my mom about you, I told my friends about you, and all this other stuff. And, and I pray for you and all this stuff. And this fake religious man, this fake man that is with God, this fake man that's a family man that loves people, that loves themselves, that loves you, this kind of thing. No, this person's not playing. Like, they have been with God on their own time. And the thing is, I wanted to say this. I feel this all over me. Do not push this person away when they come back to you, and do not push this person away when you meet them or as you're talking to them right now, and it seems like they're, like playing around it's nothing but the devil playing with you and telling you that this person is not emotionally intelligent and stuff like that. They're going to be the same person, or they are this person that you just met that is emotionally unintelligent, or when you meet them, they're emotionally unintelligent. No. They're just trying to figure out how to talk to you. Remember, you got to understand, it's like everybody's hurting right now at this point in this world. Like, everybody is in pain from past relationships. Something has been, I feel like this, I always say this, something has been out in this world, has caused people to not be okay with people, and men being like upset with women, and women being upset with men. So with that being said, they got caught up in a tornado of hatred and deceit, and being deceived, and and treated poorly, and as well as you did. And with that being said, that caused them to hate love. And now they're just starting to finally fall back into it when they realize, for some of y'all, that you are their spouse, when for prodigals. And then for some of you, they just got out of that stage. I remember I watched this video before one time, and it was like, you don't want a man that is basically still hate women. Because you're wondering, some of y'all wondering, like, when is my moment? When I'm going to meet this man? When I'm going to meet this woman? When? And the thing is, it's like, why will God give you somebody that is not ready to be loved? Not going to be able to accept, they haven't even accepted my love yet. Then for someone that just accept God love, that's a spiritual being. God is highly supernatural. His love is beyond the stars, beyond beyond that. So with that being said, you meeting somebody that they have to figure out that love is their portion with you as a human being. Some of them just realizing that love is God's love, and they gotta, everybody gonna have to take time, but when that feeling is there, it's going to go fast, and you're getting right into marriage. So with that being said, some of y'all have been waiting to get married, right? You have been waiting, and the thing is, right, so when you meet this person, they're going to be ready to get married like pretty quick. Some of y'all going to be married in a month or 2 or 3, before 6 months. Because, first of all, like I said again, God already heard your cries. He already heard your prayers. He already heard your doubts. He already heard you. He's like, I've been hearing you. Like, what you think I've been doing? Putting like cotton in my ear? I hear everything that you're saying to me every day, every day. I listen to you. I listen to you intently. And my heart has been open and swollen for you. Like, I feel you. God's like, I am your father. I am ready to give you love that lasts for a lifetime. Right? All right. So, and darling, you'll always be the only one for me. Listen, you don't need to worry if he's going to turn around and look at her butt, if she's going to find the guy that is taller or have more money, or he's going to be with the girl with a slimmer waist, or or the bigger butt or the bigger boobs or whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to be worrying about that. You don't need to worry about if you have a child and he's going to be like, I don't like your body no more, like your other counterfeit exes did. You don't need to worry if y'all lose money, she's going to leave you, or she's going to make you feel lesser than a man. You don't need to worry about feeling lesser than a woman, because some of y'all are scared about a lot of things. This person's not going to worry about a lot of stuff. As a person, you are going to be fruitful. I even had this one word talking about, because some of y'all are not going to be able to have children, but you're going to have children like adopted children. So I wanted to talk about that as well. Some of y'all, you don't need to worry about that. They're not going to care about, they're not going to leave you for a younger woman. They're not going to leave you for anything. Like, this person loves you. And the thing is, too, they're not going to listen to people about you. Y'all might have a past. Your past probably not so great. Whippy, that's being a human, right? But you have people in the past that kept on throwing it back in your face, like other exes and stuff like that. Act like they were okay with your past and said that's not you, and all right, cool. But they were really like whole time plotting, when it was the right time to jab it back in your face and make you relive your old past all over again. Let's be real. Like, counterfeits love doing that. It's the spirit of condemnation. That's from the devil, and that's what they do. And so you're not going to be with this person. This person might not have the same past as you, but they're not going to judge you. And their past might be more different and even more intense, but they're not going to judge. You get some people, like, you ever met a person that is like a hypocrite? Like, they have evil tendencies and evil ways, and then they got the nerve to talk about somebody else that got it, but they act like they're not doing. Yeah, please listen. This person's like, I got to pass, you got to pass. We're basically equal because we both decided to go with God. Like, this is a Christian man, Christian woman. It's it's that verse where, like, basically, let me look at that real quick. Scarlet in the Bible. Hold on real quick. It says right here. Let me see where I was at. It talks about the sins and like scarlet. Hold on. Sins. Scarlet. Hold on. Talks about how says Isaiah chapter 1 verse 18 through 19. Though your sins are like scarlet, I will make them as white as snow. Though they are red like crimson, I will make them as white as wool. If you only obey me, and you will have plenty to eat. That's really what it is. You're not going to meet another jealous person if the Lord is favoring you. You're not going to meet a person like that. A lot of y'all got spouses that was mad that you had more money than them, mad that you had more degrees than them, mad you had a better body or family. Some of them were jealous that you had family and they didn't. Friends and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up jealous that you were talented, creative. Just, had things that they didn't have. Some of them gave off like they want to, like, literally be you if they could, which is crazy. Or live, like, just if they could just live the life of yours for a second, it's crazy, right? Like, how a man is jealous of a woman jealous of a man. But literally, they wish they had the way you are connecting with your children. They wish they connect with their children. They are jealous, how you deal with situations. They're upset that they can't do what they want to do to you. And it's just like God is sending you somebody that is going to literally root you on, even when you don't feel like you can root. even them on sometimes. Not even that you're jealous. It's just sometimes you won't even have those days or weeks or months where you're always going to be like on fire for God. Sometimes these situations happen in your life, sometimes tip you off the handle. Not that you're done with God, but sometimes you're just like, I don't know, I even can pray or worship. They're going to pray for you. They're going to hope that you get up. This is somebody that don't want you down. They don't. And then it says right here, I don't need all those things that used to bring me joy. You done made them realize, if you have not got back with your prodigal, you done made them realize, like, you literally are like making them see that God is like the only thing, you know, because you had met some, I'm sorry, look at this, look at this. Anyway, you had met some people in your life, right? That feel like money and sex and drugs and drinking and human validation is the only thing that can make this life better. And this person was like that for some of y'all, your prodigals, right? But they're like, I don't feel like that anymore. See, you have your absence and you standing on business made them realize, like, yeah, I need to get it together. And God standing on business and saying, look, I'm not bringing you back to this man or this woman until you get it together. You're my child, but they're my child too. So, and then for the man or women that you meet, right, in the future or you already met, you know, you didn't know, but when y'all were friends and as y'all are not into courtship yet, feelings are arising, but it's here or there, you just don't understand. They're literally like reflecting on who they used to be. Like they're about to make this big decision on asking you to be their woman, asking you to be something serious, right? And then for some men, they're waiting for you to ask them to be their somebody, right? Be their person. Waiting for you to ask that. So they're just reflecting on everything. They might not be so expressive, and they might be the person that shows it to you, or you know. And if they do say so, they don't say it too much. You know, you probably more of the, the butterfly vomit. Like you're probably the kind of person that has like the butterflies in the stomach, and you tell everybody about how you feel, and it's just like kind of like very expressive to a person that's not. They probably the type of person that doesn't say too much because they find it kind of corny or something like that. But you have softened their heart. Oh God, I hope I didn't spit, y'all. You have I was like heart. Anyway, you had softened it, and it's a joy that you have brought to them. You made them realize, like, I don't really need to do this. I don't really need to be this person. Like, you take me as I am, and that's cool. Like, I can come outside at 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 10, and hey, you know. And so that's the thing. And then for some of y'all that will meet your spouse, they're going to literally like be changing, like, because it's always a change to be done. You don't want somebody. I remember Tiffany Montgomery. She was talking about how marriage is supposed to change you. People don't want that. They don't want change. When you meet somebody, you're supposed to change. You're supposed to do that. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with people today. They want somebody to take them as they are. What is as you are? Like, I'm not going to be 20 anymore forever. I'm not going to be 30 and be glad that I'm aging. Be glad that I lived to get 30. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, I don't understand why people think you're going to be the exact same person. Things have happened in your life, good or bad. Maybe you're not the much as argumentative anymore because life has humbled you. Life has made you happy. Maybe in the past when you were 20, you were hothead. 30 when you're hothead, but now you're 40 and you're like, no. And you're not liking that because you still that person. Like, you're supposed to change. You know what I'm saying? So with this person, you have changed them. You're going to make them see that a lot of things of the material world is not really it. You made me such a happy boy. So for women or men, you have made them so happy. I know that God is our happy place, right? Our first love and everything, right? But the thing is, your first love is going to give you love. You know, physically. God is a spiritual, supernatural being. So, you will be getting love physically. You're going to get a little piece of the pie from the Lord. I don't know why I'm thinking of a pie. could be key lime pie. It could be cheesecake pie. I don't know why, but I'm thinking even cherry pie. I'm thinking of a piece of a pie. I don't know if y'all just ate it or your spouses love pie. The most of you love those kind of pies or whatever. It's just something is beautifully being. It's going to be like a beautiful sweet treat. It's after a good full course meal and a little snack on the side. That's what it's going to be. You're going to be basically the best, the best of their meal. Like you're going to be the best always. They're going to always want it. Like always want to have you. Always going to. They're not going to get tired. You know how people get like tired of a snack or tired of a certain food. They're not going to get tired of you. you know, because I have some foods that I can eat until the day I'm die. you know, I really can eat at least once a day. So something like that. So I'm trying to figure out where I was at. And it says, yeah, you're only one for me. Meeting you was my destiny. So you are destined to be with this man. As you see how the movie goes, she was destined to be with him. He was destined to be with her. It didn't matter what happened. It didn't matter what situation occurred. She was destined to be there. She was with him, and not too long later, the man that was jealous of her, the job that she used to work at, he was the boss of the job she used to work at before she became, her own beauty shop owner. The man ended up finding out where she stayed, like where her building is at, her where the beauty shop area is at, and he ended up having people burn it down. And the very one he had burn it down was the fake store inspector, when really he was nothing but undercover to inspect the place and see how good it is, how much people she got, monitoring spirits, basically, like, that kind of thing, and just evil. So here we are, right? So he has people burn it down, and her man that was there to tell her that it happened, because she was sleeping, and yeah, and so he told her, I'm gonna tell you another thing too. I don't know why I just thought about this. You're gonna have somebody that, if you have nightmares like spiritual warfare, because we go do that. That stuff is never going to end. Spiritual warfare happens at least 2 times a year, at least 3 times a year, kind of thing. It never ends. Like in the sense of like, you're going to have situations where life is not going to be perfect. God has promised us that, but He's gonna, He's gonna be with us. As you hear Psalms, Psalms 91 and Psalms 23, He talks about He's gonna be there with us. Do whatever that goes on, but it's not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of like, you're going to have years, like months or weeks out of that year that's going to be beautiful, but it ain't going to be like every day. So with that being said, right? But it's going to be better than other days and other years, of course. Might be more extended, more grace, more mercy, more favor. You know what I'm saying? And that's for some of y'all, that's what's going to happen here. So look, you're going to have somebody that will pray for you. Douse some anointing oil over you. A lot of y'all feel like you're doing everything on your own. You're praying for yourself. Ain't nobody there for you. You're just doing everything on your own. Some of y'all don't have children. Y'all don't have friends. You don't have a family. This person is going to be your friend. This person is going to be your family. This person is going to have your back. So if you're going through warfare and stuff like that, they're going to pray over you. They're going to hope that you heal. They're going to do their due diligence to be your husband, to be your wife. They take that role very seriously. They take that role very seriously. When God told them, a lot of your spouses know they're supposed to be getting married. You might not know that they know that because you never met them, or you never had that conversation with them, prodigal or not. If y'all just met, they know they're supposed to be married to you. They're not like, ooh, no, they know. And with that being said, they are going to come in hot and ready for this marriage that the Lord is giving to them. And honey, you'll always be the only one for me. Yeah, and you can be sure I will never let you down. When you need me, I'll be around. Look, y'all gonna have somebody that wants to literally like push out the chair for you, take in the grocery, throw out the trash, cook when you don't feel like it, cook when you do feel like it. Some of them, that's like their thing. Like they love doing like acts of service. You know, if it's nothing that is like killing them or making them cut off their arm to do stuff for you, basic kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like people make you feel like you gotta sacrifice your whole body to do something for them just to show you that you love them. No, I'm not doing that. What I supposed to do? Sell my whole house just to show you? Like, what you want? Like, please. This person's not gonna do that. This person's gonna be like appreciative of everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be moments in your relationship where things might be said or done, but they're gonna appreciate your efforts when it come down to it. But hold on, real quick. So it also says right here, I walk around with my heart. Oh no, wait a minute. I forgot where I went. Oh yeah, it's right here. Hold on. Yeah, they're never gonna let you down. Like they're gonna be there for you when you would least expect it. Like they're gonna make soup for you when you're sick. They're gonna massage your back. They're going to be there. They're gonna have your back. They're not gonna let nobody talk to you crazy. They're not gonna let their mother-in-law talk to you all crazy. They're not gonna let, you know, their friends talk to you crazy. They family member. They're not gonna, they ain't gonna play about you. I'm telling you right now. Like playing about you, they done went wrong. People done went wrong playing around about you. Kind of stuff like, you can't play around about my babe. Okay, my baby. You know, basically. All right. So it says right here too, and darling, you'll always be the only one for me. Heaven made you specially. Yeah, this is a thing that was destined before time. The people that you had in your past was to get you to appreciate the love that's coming here. Now you say to yourself, why would God do something like that? When you look at the marriages today, right, the marriage rate is low. It's only certain ethnicities that actually, if you look at statistics, I'm telling you, I'd be like looking at stuff because I want to learn. I want to learn things spiritually and I want to learn things physically about marriage since I am a lot on these topics. Now, look, when I tell you, um, marriage rate is low, a lot of us know that, right? People are not dating online too much. People not, they're not dating anywhere. They're not coming up to women. Women ain't accepting them coming up. Nobody's really dating anymore. So with that being said, right? If there is, they're dating to have sex. They're dating to have someone to have a roommate to pay their bills. Someone to have a little, like I said, trophy wife, trophy husband to make themselves look good. Ain't nobody really dating no more. So well, the thing is, right? Nobody appreciates nobody. People in this generation, people think people are replaceable, right? So then they have to learn the hard way. And then that's when you see people playing, these Keith Sweat songs and all this stuff about what they done did to somebody. Because they ain't coming back. You understand what I'm saying? People don't like you one of them that left, the one that got away type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, God does not want you to be treating that person like that. He want to make sure you are healed. He want to make sure you understand it. Do never treat nobody like that. You say to yourself, like, God, why you allow this to happen? People getting tested when they were with you. You were their last test. You were their last go around. And they failed miserably. Oh, wow. And the people around them failed miserably when you were there. It failed. F. Grade F. Plus. You know what I'm saying? Failed. And with that being said, so you all over here hurting and stuff. It's like, why they did it? Why they did that? Yeah, God is like, look, they supposed to have been sitting over here treating you like a man, treating you like a woman, treating you like a human. They treated you like worse than an animal. Treated you like you were a demon when really they were acting like one. You know what I'm saying? It was just so crazy how they treated you. And it was all for a reason. So when you get this person, you appreciate this person. He wants people that appreciate each other. No, you are, you shouldn't make this kiss the ground they walk on. But when God is letting two people love each other, I keep telling my mom this, I tell her that like, for God to find somebody to love you is a miracle. People think miracles are like when you got sick or when you got financial ruin and all of a sudden God gives you all this money. Whatever that might be. When I tell you, or having an addiction and then God heals you from that, deliver you from that. No, another one is literally sitting over here, right? Having someone love you in this generation. This generation is corrupt. So maybe in the past people didn't see that because everybody was loving her, but this is different now. And even in the past, there was a lot of mess going on. Let's be real. We look at the 1950 relationships. When you find out, they really weren't all that beautiful. So for anyone to find love in this life, I mean it. You are very blessed. You're very favored. This love that you're going to have, you're going to feel loved. They're going to appreciate you. They don't want to do some stuff too. They're going to appreciate your presence. I want people to appreciate life, not money and sex and drugs and people validation. Yeah, and ego boosting and pride. No, he wants somebody that's going to love you for real. Yeah. Not seeing the new best thing that comes around the corner or what they see on their phone. You know, somebody that wants to know your mind, somebody that appreciates your mind, the way it is wired. Yeah. I walk around with my heart in my hands. Hey, I walk the streets as long as I can, baby. So this person's going to have their heart's like, you can just go ahead and grab it. Or you can sit right next to it. It's up to you. Like, their love is going to be. So I might even have that as a thumbnail, heart in someone's hand, something like that. But they are so like they are a lover boy, lover girl. Like, oh my gosh, you're finally gonna be someone that's gonna take you on dates, plan it and mean it, and be like, wear that dress I like. Oh, you got a new haircut, okay. They're gonna actually want to put you in the picture and not hide you. They're gonna actually want you to meet their parents, meet their friends, and not set you up for mess. You're gonna be with someone like that. A lot of y'all gonna have family members that are literally like cheering this person on by meeting you. The marriage is gonna be bomb. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting, and your marriage life is gonna be exciting. Like I said, you're gonna have moments in life where it's like, no, you didn't. No way. But the love, oh my gosh, the love. Wow, God he did his big one. That's what you're gonna say. So, yeah. So here we are, right? So it says to, I used to sing fa, 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 fa. So basically, you ever notice that, like, when you sad, like, you see a lot of people, they sing these sad songs and stuff like that because they're depressed. Like, this person, you're going to notice. But right now, I feel so good. I sing la, 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 la. And I hate to say it, but you'll notice people when they're happy or sad with you or with people in their life because of the music that they sing. It's really strange, but it's true. You ever watch movies like that and, like, if anything, like people videos and stuff, and when they get mad they be singing music with B's and H words and all these curse words and it around their spouse because they're mad at her to make her upset, or also that's just how they feeling about her because she done made him mad. No, this person is not gonna do stuff like that. Like, they're gonna be playing music of love. you know Once you get me up, won't let me down. So you're gonna have somebody that sees that you have helped them start a business, help them um launch anything, just do anything, get them a good job or whatever that is. Make them learn things new, make them learn how to take care of their body, take care of their mental, get closer with God. They're gonna see how you done worked on them and helped them out. Or some of y'all that already have did, they see how you they said, once you get me up, you won't let me down. A lot of people will put you up, give you all the compliments, give all the things to you, all the glitz and glam, and then slam you down hard like a pancake. I'm telling you. Like, that's how some people do. And that's why a lot of most people and that have been in narcissistic relationships, they're like, what the heck? What did you just do? Because I'm telling you right now, you was literally loving me and telling me, building me up with my insecurity, and now you done put more on me I ever had in my life. So this person is gonna be building you up until the point, like, it seems like you're gonna reach the sun, like, So just let this feeling carry me on, and skip the beats with my heart girl. So this thing that is like going on, like, it's gonna be like a drum. Everything's gonna be like beating off. Like, everything's just going to make sense. Basically, that's what the Lord is saying. Everything's going to make sense. All right, so let me get into the numbers real quick because this was tea. Okay, I enjoy. 2018. Some of y'all have met your spouse, and y'all have got separated since 2018. Some of y'all, and if you were, dating them or married, some of you um had met someone, and how can I explain? It's a friend from the past, but y'all just started dating now. Like, y'all started, how can I explain? Y'all started talking to each other. Y'all have not, I don't want to say talking stage because it sounds like very, like, really. Y'all have been getting in communication, having conversations here and there. And they have been building up to this point, but it has not got anywhere. And then that's around 2018. You met them at a job, or for some of y'all, you met them at school, around 2018, college, or something from the past. And y'all actually finally getting into communication. They found you on social media. They heard about you from some friend that you're single. Some of them have been wanting to date you for a very long time, but they just didn't have the courage to at the time. But you'll see now. In 2018, some of y'all had y'all divorced with your counterfeit ex or broke up with a counterfeit ex. And God is working on you to heal. Some of y'all need to heal. Okay, what? And so when you do that, you'll be able to receive this person. All right. So it also says it's something that they wish they could say. So let's go on that video. Something that they wish they could say. Go on that video, and that I have. That's the thumbnail title. And just go ahead and look at that. So I said it's something that they wish they could say. So let's go into the numbers that I have been seeing. All right, so we're going to look at 33 real quick. 33. All right, so we got 33 strongs. So it says right here, it says age, world, eternity. Like I said, this love will last for a lifetime. This world will be shocked by how things, your family members are going to be shocked. I hate to say it, but some of y'all, even your family members, even thought you were going to never have anybody because y'all don't even want to date no more. Some of their family are going to be shocked, like, oh, who are you? I didn't know you exist. Like, they're going to be like, who are you, honey? Hello, hey, baby, how you doing? Like, gonna be grandma, mama, and them be like, hello, you know? And they're just going to be shocked that you even exist because they have not told anybody they met you, they already have, or will when they meet you. And then for some of y'all, they didn't even know that you, when y'all get back into communication, they didn't even know y'all were. Because some of y'all guys going to be having you be quiet for a little while. And then some of y'all just, it was just something that you just wanted to have, time, together for you to start doing things publicly. But some of y'all, it's literally like instructed to be quiet. So it says on here to 33, it says come with an exclamation point. So come on. Your spouse is like, come on, man. What's going on? Like, man, I can't keep doing this, man. Where is this woman at? Where is the man at? And God's like, God is going to your guy, your woman is going to the Lord. I said, when I'm going to be able to message her? And then if you're women, it's like the woman that you're supposed to be back in communication with. They're like, when am I going to be able to talk to him? Like, when he's going to text me? What do I need to do? Like, what's going on? And they're like, come on. Like, the person that you never met is like, where's my future wife? Where's my future husband? And then for some of y'all that did just met them, or met them in the past and y'all have not got into actual courtship, they're wondering when it's the right time to ask you. They are going to the Lord. They're not going to themselves. They're not going to their friends. They're not going to their family to tell them what's up. No, they're going to the Lord and asking when is the time. It says, it says, forever reflecting a similar concept of time or age. So they want to know when is the time. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all, it's a specific age that you, I don't know if it's your birthday. I don't know if it's why I'm seeing the number 54. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if y'all are 54 years old or 54. Let me see something. 5 times 4. I don't know if you're 20. I don't know if you're 40. I don't know what age it is. But if you have been seeing your age, like your age and like, or your birth date or something like that, that's when you will meet your spouse for some of you. Like, you will meet your spouse on the birthday, or you will meet your spouse on that number that you keep seeing. Like, if you keep seeing 20, say you keep seeing 24, okay, that's when you meet. Say if you keep seeing this number for some of y'all, and this is something I wasn't expecting, but if you keep seeing a certain number, it might be on that day you'll meet them. So if, for instance, right, so say if you keep seeing June 18th, right? Like, so you keep seeing, like, for instance, right? So you're going to keep seeing that number 18. You keep seeing that month. So say this is the month of 04, right? You keep seeing the number 4. Maybe you're meeting them this month. Or maybe you'll say 04 28. Maybe you're going to meet them on literally the 28th of some month, or literally that month, 04/28. So 4/28 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be your birthday. Keep seeing your birthday. It could be that day of your birthday, or literally just keep seeing your age. You keep seeing your age. Y'all have been seeing stuff. That's what the Lord is letting you know. Because we have this thing, people got this thing that the Lord will never tell you what is actually going to happen to you. And I don't believe that. I think God will let you know specific things to look forward to, like expect. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what's up. So what's going on in your life? So, and it also says for 33 in the Bible now, and it says right here. Okay, let me see. All right, it says Proverbs chapter 3 verse 3. Said, let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the table of your heart. That's what the Lord wants y'all to be doing. Take this stuff very serious, right? This thing that the Lord is giving you, okay? And it also says Psalms 33, Psalms chapter 3 verse 3. Lord, you are like a shield that keeps me safe. You honor me, you help me win the battle. So it's been a battle with you and your mind and your heart in this season. Wonder if God is going to fulfill this promise in your life. Wondering if wonder if you're ever going to be a wife, a mother, a husband, a father. Wonder if you ever going to have that promise actually fulfill. A lot of y'all been trying to figure that out, and God is like, that's what's going to happen. You know, you have a lot of people in your past telling you, like exes saying, you'll never have anyone better than me. This is the best you'll get. And, and you're not fit for nobody. You're boring. You're weird. You're not, nothing special. And their jaws is going to drop when they see how this love is going to come to you. You just have had a terrible love life. And some reasons because the way you were brought up and you were looking for love in the wrong places instead of God. And the thing is, and for some of y'all, could have been witchcraft that caused you to be with this person. People putting it on you, or that very person trying to manifest you. And they succeeded on manifesting, but they succeeded on keeping you. You know what I'm saying? You might conform something, but it won't prosper. You might conform evil against me, but it will not prosper. You understand what I'm saying? Amen? So, here we are. So, that's what the Lord is saying, that something is coming to you. All right, so let me see another number that I possibly can look at. So we got 1050, and I just want to look at that real quick. It's like really, let me see. So a broad place or an open place. It says a house. It says a place of the street. Let me see. I'm gonna get into that if that's something the Lord wants me to get into more. Let me see if this is anything it has to be, but let me see. All right. Let me see this in the Bible meaning. All right, so it says Mark 10:50, throwing his cloak aside, he jumped to his feet and came to Jesus. So it says about here basically the blind beggar, Bartimaeus. I don't want to say that wrong. It's Bartimaeus. So this is Mark chapter 10 verse 50. So it says the blind beggar, and then it says upon hearing Jesus his name, and then it says upon hearing Jesus was nearby, throwing off his cloak, I think it's cloak, jumps up and rushes to Jesus, demonstrating his eagerness to meet him. So when I looked at the meeting, it says his eagerness to receive healing and his faith in Jesus' power. He is ready to abandon his former life and embrace a new one in Jesus' presence. The Lord is saying for you to receive this, you have to believe that God is going to also heal certain things. Some of y'all don't even think you're going to be a mom. God is going to be healing your womb. He's going to stop making you barren. God's going to heal things that's going on with your body. So you'll be able to receive this love. Your mission on this earth with this person, y'all going to be doing a lot of stuff. So you got to be well. A lot of y'all have been hearing about stuff you're supposed to be doing, places you're supposed to be going. And you're like, no way. So God is saying for some of y'all have to have faith. See, as soon as he saw Jesus, he threw that and he was like, yeah, I'm ready to get this new, abandon this life, man. God is saying, abandon that life of doubt, abandon that life of, I'm not going to be healed, I'm not going to be restored. Abandon that life. Because things that were put on you from the devil is about to be taken off of you. So it talks about that, and it also talks about so it says he is not hesitant to discard his possessions and came to Jesus, showing his belief in Jesus' ability to heal him. So believe that God is going to help you with anything that's going on. So when you get with this person, that you'll be where you need to be. And some of y'all, this very person that you will meet will help you learn things to heal your body, to heal whatever that the devil done took away, to restore whatever the devil done took away. They're going to be the very one. So look, you got to believe in this, because a lot of y'all, this is where your recompense and your restoration is. So you got to believe in this marriage promise. It's like you don't have no choice. Because it's love that God, he made sure that y'all are going to be together to see. And the thing is, God demonstrated this, not demonstrated, but God made it this way. So it's very different as from a lot of people's marriages. Not everybody goes through this type of thing, and not everybody is going to get restored by their spouse. A lot of people are going to have themselves together in a lot of things before they meet them. But a lot of people also, as well, the other 50 of the 50, you know what I'm saying? The other is going to have to actually believe in this, because this is going to restore you. All right. So God bless everybody. Hold on, wait a minute. I just want to actually look at this Bible verse real quick of 2018 real quick, because some of these are going to be in the community post and some are not, because I'm just doing it right now. So it says Proverbs 20. So Proverbs chapter 20 verse 18, it says plans are established by seeking advice, so if you wage war, obtain guidance. So let me look at that in Proverbs. So it talks about plans are established by counsel, by wise guidance. So it says this proverb emphasizes the importance of seeking guidance and advice and guidance, particularly in matters of significant consequences like warfare. But it suggests that relying on one's own judgment alone is insignificant, and that seeking counsel, especially from those with wisdom and experience, is crucial for successful planning and execution. In this time frame, be careful who you tell your business to, your plans and what God has told you, because a lot of people are not in the state of mind to believe in God, and they're not in the state of mind of being a loving person. They're evil. So some people are literally going to hope that you don't ever get married. I hope you never have anything. And also, be careful who you tell things to when you get married. Not saying that God will not allow you to have a good counselor or just a good person that you can trust, but just be careful. Go to God and make sure that you're talking to the right person. Because God will speak to anybody. As He speak to a donkey, He will speak to someone that you wouldn't even expect to have that wisdom and knowledge. Do not write off wisdom and knowledge in this hour, or whatever that you might go through as an individual and as in and right now. Before you even meet this person, before you get back in communication, before y'all get into courtship, make sure you're talking to the right people, because some of y'all are going to continually be cutting people off in this hour before you even get into the courtship, because God wants you to have the right people around you. Some of you already feel this rumbling in the spirit to let this person go, this friend, this family, to let them go, because it's like they always seem like they want to know what's going on with you and want you to always be depressed. So make sure that you know who you are talking to, because you need wise counseling, so achieve better outcomes. And firstly, your wise counselor is the Lord, and then the people that He sent to you is all right, because you want somebody to go back to God. So you are asking them for help, and then they are going to be like, all right, I'm going to answer that because God said. They're going to tell you something. They're not going to be just like blurting stuff out of your mouth. They're going to think before they speak. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So God bless you all. I hope this word is such a blessing to everybody. And let's see what else God has me doing on here. All right. Oh, and I might do another live pretty soon. So get ready for that. All right. Bye.